And now it's time for Spring Fever with the Twins with Neil Roberts from Fort Myers, Florida.
He's pitched where the Twins have needed him to over the years, from starter to long relief, even short relief, and had a couple impressive innings down here in Fort Myers against the Red Sox recently. Brian Duensing joins us. And Brian, a couple innings pitched, 0 runs, 0 hits, and a strikeout. You look pretty good out there.
Yeah, it felt good. So far this spring, minus the first outing, everything's felt good. The game's kind of slowed down a little bit for me, which is always key to get done in spring training. But I feel comfortable with my mechanics. I feel like I'm consistent to where I can repeat delivery.
Now, last year, your ERA was a tick over 5, about a run higher than your career average, and you had 11 starts, and you were back and forth between the pen and the rotation. Does that mess with a guy's psyche a little bit from time to time?
If anything, it just kind of messes with your mechanics just a little bit. Early in the year, us coming out of the pen a lot, usually just to face lefties, and there's usually runners on, so I kind of did away with the windup and never really went back to it. So when I started to start again, I left the windup out, and it's tough to go deep into a game when you're throwing out of the stretch the whole time, but I was doing what I could, and numbers-wise, obviously, wasn't where I wanted to be. And, this year's different, and been working on the windup again, try to get the back in there in case I need it, and everything just feels a little more comfortable. I'm missing down a lot more, too.
All right. Hey, we'll talk 2013 when we come back.
Looking for a job in the great outdoors with excellent wages plus advancement opportunities? Dakota Fence Company seeks full-time laborers and foreman trainees for fence, guardrail, and traffic control positions. Excellent wages, advancement opportunities, health insurance, 401k, flex, and vacation benefits are available. A valid driver's license is required.
Dakota Fence is an equal opportunity employer. Positions are open in Fargo, Bismarck, Minot, and Williston. Send a resume or get an application at info@dakotafence.com. That's info@dakotafence.com.
It's an opportunity you cannot afford to pass up. Right now, the oil industry is booming across the upper Midwest. More than 400 companies, thousands of jobs, and an average salary of nearly $70,000 a year in western North Dakota alone. Check out MidwestOilJobs.com to find out the top 10 companies now hiring. Positions are open today with a salary that may change your life. MidwestOilJobs.com will show you the best of the best. An opportunity you can't afford to pass up waits for you. MidwestOilJobs.com.
We're back with Twins pitcher Brian Duensing. And Brian, lots of new faces at this time compared to last year, particularly it looks like in the rotation. Where would you like to fit in? Starter, reliever?
That's a good question, really. I like to just fit in wherever they need me. Some good arms we traded for, in the starting rotation. That's kind of been our downfall last couple of years. And, I was a part of that situation, too, where, as a starting pitcher, we weren't getting the job done. And I think Terry Ryan and the Twins did a good job of trying to go out and get some arms that we needed. And last year, our bullpen was really good. And fortunately, I was part of that also. So, I don't know. I like to just be wherever they need me.
All right, Brian Duensing with us. That concludes this edition. If you missed one, check us on the website, springfeverbaseball.com. Until next time, I'm Neil Roberts.
You've been listening to Spring Fever Baseball, brought to you in part by info@dakotafence.com and by Midwest Oil.